French tanks. So you got R35, ACG1, AMR33. That was a good tank, sort of. Definitely had a machine gun. Sort of ruined it a bit. Do they have a light 25? Panhard rod. 20 minutes. This was a good armoured car. I'm pretty sure they actually kept building these after World War II, because they're actually really, really good. Well, that might be a different one, I can't quite remember. This would go then FMC 36. This was another good tank, but it suffered from all the faults of French tanks. So, fault of French tanks: slow, one-man turrets, and anti-infantry guns only. So this, what the issue is, one-man turret means that this chappy up there, see this chappy, right, he's got to command the tank. If he's got a radio, he's got to talk on the radio. He's got to load the gun, fire the gun, aim the gun, all these things. So he's out of his tank, sees an enemy with his binoculars, seems like gets back in the tank, loads the gun. Then he's got a radio, he might think, oh, alright chaps, there's a tank over there. Then he gets to look through his sight, oh, where's the tank gone? It's disappeared. Big issue. So he's got to get back out the tank, right, find the tank, there it is. Loads the gun, takes a shot, oh, he missed, because he would miss, guaranteed. So this is sort of very slow process. Well, he's two-man turret, commander says, right, the tank over there, gunner rotate turret, load the gun, gunner fires, 3 shots, he's probably going to have hit it. Also, there's a 2-man crew, so you've got a driver at the front. But good armour, 40mm of armour. These were designed in 1935. Right, then it goes to come over to here. There's no unit at the moment. I think the French would be over here, but no. Char B1 BIS, classed as one of the most effective tanks pre-World War I, pre-World War II. Fortunately, this happened. Who puts the radiator on the side of the tank? Nobody knows, but this was basically the weakest armour point. So German tank, they can actually shoot through this, knock out the engine, knock out the tank. So it's got a one-man turret again. We just discussed what's wrong with one-man turrets. 47mm gun, now that's an effective gun. 47mm, good gun for the start of World War II. And also this whopping great gun here, 75mm. Now this has such an advanced drivetrain, because it had to. This gun, you see, it has no lateral, has no wiggle room on it. But it does have up and down, obviously. Good frontal armour. Germany, when they captured these, actually put cement armour and shipped some of these over to Guernsey and Jersey as defensive fortifications. But this gun was actually only infantry support. This was the anti-tank gun, but because we've got the one-man turret again, we've got the same issue of very slow fire rate and very inaccurate. And this gun wasn't really the best, because how do you get into hold down position? When you're in a tank, you ideally want this bit to be protected by something like ground. So like if you want to get into a position, you want to just have your turret sticking up. The turret usually has good sloped armour and good quite thick armour, and usually it's at good angles. Unfortunately with this tank, if you want to actually bring like half of your main armament to bear on the enemy, you've got to have all of your tank up to like here, out, which is very poorly designed. So this tank was slow again, and also suffered from the fact it's been in design process since like the 1920s. But it would have been a good tank, but unfortunately it had a very short fuel range. So most of these tanks weren't actually knocked out by the enemy, they just ran out of fuel and had to be abandoned. Which is a bit of a shame, really. And also, look how big they are. Big targets for aeroplanes, like the Junkers, Ju-87. Poof. Toodle pip tank, very big. Yeah, so most of these didn't really do that well in service.